Nightside. This is the Nightside Project.
I can read you like a book. You read books.
Nightside on KSL. Funniness happens.
And I can say whatever I want because I know my wife's not actually listening.
Famous last words there, Alex.
The Nightside Project. Finish the day happy with Ethan Millard and Alex Keary on KSL News Radio.
Welcome to the Nightside Project. I'm Ethan Millard. I've got Taylor Powers here with me, filling in for Alex Keary. Taylor, I'm going to start this episode by showing you a photograph, all right?
All right, I'm ready for it.
It's a photograph of a man, okay? And I want you to tell me if you are afraid of this man. Okay, just look at him. Tell me if you're afraid. All right? Full screen there. Are you afraid of this man? What do you see? How do you describe him?
I mean, it's not the greatest photo.
No, it's kind of a surveillance photo.
The only reason I'd be afraid of him is because he could potentially be, he kind of looks like a ghost.
Okay, all right. So he looks like a ghost, right? It's a kind of a night vision thing.
No, I wouldn't really be afraid.
He looks like a fairly normal guy. He's wearing a T-shirt. He looks to be tallish, slender.
Young.
Young, that's right. He's got short hair. So you can't really see a huge number of features, but you don't see some giveaways. Like he's not wearing any, he doesn't seem to be carrying a gun.
He has teeth.
He has teeth, that's right. He doesn't have like swastikas tattooed on his face.
No, yeah, nothing jumps out that, alert.
That says, oh my gosh, this is a really scary guy.
Maybe he looks, I don't know. Maybe he could be drunk or something. Squinted eyes.
All right. Yeah. But he's a fairly normal guy. But let me give you the context for this photo, because this photo was taken with one of those doorbell cameras.
Okay.
By a family who says that this man has been terrorizing them in a city near here, near Salt Lake, called Lehi. They say that this man has been doorbell ditching at least twice a night for going on 6 to 8 weeks now.
Jeez.
So they finally got one of these doorbell cameras, and they got a photo of the guy. Here's another photo of the guy. Now this makes it even weirder because he appears to be wearing tennis shorts. You see that?
Yeah. He's got. Well, I mean, it's hot in Salt Lake City right now.
Yeah, it is. But those are really short shorts.
Yeah.
So you have this guy basically wearing tennis shorts who comes up on their doorstep. He's got short hair, and he rings their doorbell and takes off. And he does that a couple of times a night in the middle of the night.
Do they have a teenage daughter?
No, they don't think it's got anything to do with anyone there. They don't recognize this man at all. At all.
That's so bizarre.
So they've taken to the news media. They've asked for help. And they posted this up on their Lehi City Facebook page. And, of course, KSL got this image, and they put it up on the news. I would be fully freaked out.
Yeah.
I also would not have let it go 6 to 8 weeks.
They should probably also get a motion sensor light so when he does come up, they get a picture and it's not so blurry and dark and people can actually see what he looks like.
You're right. A porch light would really, really be helpful.
Yeah, or just leaving the porch light on.
You know what else would be helpful? Is a doorbell-activated shotgun. Do they have those? I mean, the photo's nice. The doorbell that triggers the camera is nice. But maybe the doorbell could trigger, I don't know, a 10-pound weight hanging right over his head.
Some Home Alone style.
Right, yeah.
A shock buzzer.
Sure. A bunch of marbles scatter across the floor on the porch, and he has to run out.
A gate releases and snakes climb out.
A dog. I mean, I kind of feel like I really feel bad for this family.
I know, yeah, that's got to be really hard, especially if they do have kids.
Yes.
And they're getting woken up every single night for, months.
Well, and I know what it's like. And you know what that's like, to kind of be afraid like that in your own home, to be concerned for your safety. And thank goodness I've never faced any kind of real menace. But I have had experiences where, the danger level was elevated, and
you're a little freaked out,
and you had to make it work.
High alert,
But this is twice a night, according to the family, for at least 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah,
which boggles my mind. I mean, I don't want to criticize this family because they're going through a hard time, but I kind of want to criticize them. What on earth have you been doing? How did it get this far.
Why doesn't someone just, they know that it's going to happen, just wait for it and then be there at the door.
Yes.
Yeah. Like a wrangler and grab him and be like,
friends. You get neighbors,
gotcha.
right? I mean, certainly your neighbors would respond.
You can figure it out.
If you went to the neighbors and said, "Hey, this is happening, and I'm concerned this guy is in the neighborhood. He might be a neighborhood problem."
Yeah.
Get people together and to watch, especially if he's reliable. Especially if he's a reliable.
He's consistently there every single night.
Then it seems like that really increases your chances of identifying him at least, if not catching him. Now, of course, that's dangerous to try and apprehend a person like this. I mean, who knows?
Right.
Those tennis shorts might be concealing a very tiny knife. I mean, who knows?
Or you just call the cops and be like, hey, he's been showing up consistently at this time. Can you come over, 15 minutes before and, maybe park down the street. And if you see him, turn your lights on. It
also occurs to me what a juvenile sort of harassment this is.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, he doesn't look like he's that young.
No, he's probably...
Ding-dong ditching is... I think I did that when I was 8 years old.
Yeah. And I only really did it once.
Yeah, me too.
Because there was an elderly woman 2 doors down from us. Her name was Pincock. And we tried it on her, but we didn't get very far because she knew our parents. She was not afraid to chew us out. Mm-hmm. And not only that, but she was the great-grandmother of a friend of mine. And so there was she had kind of multiple ways to get to me.
Yeah.
And that was really my only real effort. We did it in broad daylight because, we can't be out at night.
Yeah, yeah.
But this guy is...
an adult.
Yes, he's at least 18.
Yeah.
I think he's at least 18.
Yeah, it's very bizarre.
Yeah, it's super bizarre. Well, anyway, if you know of any lanky 18, 19, 20-year-olds that love to wear tennis shorts and have recently been bragging about their prowess at doorbell ditching, call the Lehi police. Because that might be the guy that they've been looking for.
I'll be on high alert.
Yes.